Hey guys, just making a video to kind of go over week 5. So the chapter we're covering is drawing, but I really wanted to go over the drawing grid assignment for week 5. So if we scroll down here, you can see underneath the quiz we have a drawing grid. So you're going to have to download this. So you click on this little arrow and download. And that'll go into your downloads folder of your computer. And this is what it looks like. So I want you to print off 2 copies of this, 8.5 by 11. It should fit on a standard piece of paper, letter size. So print off 2 of those. And then I'll go over this assignment right here. I didn't make an assignment worksheet. I just put the directions directly in the assignment. So anyway, download the drawing grid like we just did, print out 2 copies, and then on one printed copy, I want you to complete the drawing with a pencil. And then just take note of how that fine point affects the line and detail that you can achieve in your work. And not to mention, you also have that eraser at your disposal. And then on the other printed copy that you printed off of the drawing grid, complete the drawing with a thicker marker or Sharpie. So try not to use a thinner marker or a fine point. Use a Sharpie with a blunt point. And if you don't have a Sharpie, just use a pencil with a blunt point. No fine points, please. And so just notice how the quality of line and detail are affected by the type of drawing tool you use. So it's going to turn out a little different with the Sharpie as opposed to a really fine point pencil. And after you get your 2 drawings done, I want you to write a paragraph about how it went, basically. So explain how the medium, pencil, or marker affected the final drawing. Try to answer the following questions in your paragraph. So I want 6 sentences pretty much. Which tool achieved more detail? Was the quality of the line? Describe the quality of line from each tool. Was one tool easier to use than the other? Do you have a favorite tool between the marker and the pencil? And then do you feel like you better understand some of the issues artists deal with when choosing a medium? Just kind of talk about that a little bit. And then write this paragraph in your choice of word processor. I don't really care which one you use. If you want to use Google Docs or Word or anything, I don't really care. Just make sure you download it as a PDF file so I can easily view it. So I'm not having to open up Word or Google Docs or whatever. Just submit it as a PDF. And then take a picture of each one of those drawings that you printed off and did. And then with your phone, that works fine. Just make sure the lighting is good enough for me to see the details clearly, especially with the pencil drawing. Pencil can be very faint, so you may need to press a little harder with the pencil to get it to show up in the picture that you take. And then so upload the pictures for Great and Brightspace along with the PDF file of your paragraph that you create in whatever word processor you choose. And so I should have 3 files total. One of your pencil drawing, which probably is going to be a JPEG or PNG, one of your marker drawing, which is probably going to be a JPEG or PNG, and then one PDF file of that paragraph that you write about your experience with the 2 different drawing tools. So 3 files total. And then hopefully through this assignment you'll understand how the tools in art are used and how they can affect the quality and characteristics of a finished artwork. And it also specifically has to do with drawing, which is the chapter that we covered this week. So anyway, we'll talk to you guys soon. Hopefully that explains it well.